Hey, last night, a lady whose name is Paris Hilltop was killed by mafia. And we're looking for that mafia. We don't know who that person is yet. Where were you last night, huh?
What time are you talking about?
Maybe around like midnight, I guess.
I was drinking at the bar.
You were drinking, I see. Who were you with?
I was alone.
Oh, you were alone, okay. When did you go to the bar?
I went there around, I think, like 10 p.m.
And how many bottles of beer did you drink?
I don't remember. I was drunk, so I don't remember.
What? You don't remember? Then maybe you don't even remember that you killed the lady, huh?
Hello everyone, I'm sorry. I was just investigating. 여러분 제가 좀 이렇게 조사를 하고 있었어요. I was like a Sherlock Holmes. You know why I started this lesson like investigating Toto? Because today we're going to study this question forms. 오늘은 여러 가지 이렇게 question forms, 의문사에 대해서 공부할 건데요, 여러분. You already know this because it's pretty much like easy things. Okay. 누가, who, 언제, when, 어디서, where, 무엇을, what, 어떻게, how, and the last one, 왜, why. And on top of that, we're going to learn like which one. We use this when there are like certain options, so we can like choose from. 우리가 어떠한 이런 option이 있을 때, 거기서 선택할 수 있을 때, in English we use which one. 어떤 것 이런 말이죠. Of course, in that case, we can use like what. What도 사용할 수 있어요. 하지만 which one implies more like a optional meaning, like 좀 더 선택하는 그런 의미가 더 강합니다. And also like 얼마나 자주, how often, 몇 번, how many times, 얼마나 많이, how much, this type of thing we're going to learn today. So, if you take a look at our book page, like 94 through 95, there is like a general knowledge quiz, but we're going to do it. But before we dive into that, we're going to first take a look at these questions and answers on page 95, number 1. Okay, look at the question words in A and the answers in C. Choose the correct question from B. 자, B에서 이제 맞는 거를 찾아서 연결하는 거예요. Okay, A, where, 어디 이런 말이죠. Okay, where, 어떤 거랑 연결될 수 있을까요? 장소를 의미하는 거니까 where did you buy? 어디서 샀니? Where did you go? Maybe this one makes better sense, right? Where did you go? 너 어디에 갔니? So C answers like to the mall. 아, 몰에 갔어. So it implies this like location. 장소를 의미하는 거기 때문에 we need to use where did you go? 어디에 갔니? Right? So the second one. Okay, what about the next one? What? And the answer in C goes like a new jacket. 나 새로운 자켓 샀어. 그러면 너 뭘 샀겠니? 이런 말일 거 아니에요? So like the question should go like what? That's right. Did you buy? What did you buy? 너 what? 무엇을 buy? 샀니? Okay, let's repeat this one. What did you buy? Very good. You can ask this question to your friends like so many times. Hey, what did you buy? 너 쇼핑 갔다면서 what did you buy? Did you buy anything for me? 내 것도 하나 샀어? Something like that, Okay, next one. When? 언제? So answer C goes like this. This morning. 오늘 아침에. 그러니까 질문이 아마도 언제 갔니? 이 정도 될 것 같아요. So the question goes like, when did you go? 언제 갔니? When did you go? When did you go? It's pretty easy, right? Okay. Easy but still very important. 쉽지만 여전히 아주 중요한 것들. Okay, next one. Who? 아하. 누구랑? 따라락 뭐라고 한 다음에 see it says like a friend from work. 내 직장 동료. A friend from work. So maybe it asks like 너 누구랑 갔니? Right? So who did you go with? Who did you go with? Let's repeat this one. Who did you go with? Very good. 너 누구랑 갔니? 쇼핑하러 누구랑 갔어? 내 직장 동료랑. Yes, very good. The next question. Why? 왜? 이런 얘기죠. And the answer goes like this. To buy some new clothes. To buy some new clothes. 새 옷 좀 사려고. Then the full sentence should go like probably 너 왜 갔니? 거기 왜 갔니? 옷 좀 사려고. That makes sense, right? Okay, so why did you go there? Why did you go? 너 왜 갔어? Why did you go? Okay, the next one. This is pretty new one. Which one? Yes, I already explained to you. Which one? When there is a certain option, you choose from, right? 자, 어떤 거를 샀니? Okay, let's check the answer first. The black leather one. The black leather one. 검은 그 가죽의 것을 샀어. 이런 질문이 되는데, okay. 너 뭘 샀니? 라고 해야 돼요. Okay? Which one did you buy? Out of many things, 여러 개 중에서 which one did you buy? 하나를 선택하는 개념이니까 that's why you have to use which one. Let's repeat this one. Which one did you buy? Very good. Okay, let's move on to the next question. It says, how? 어떻게? Let's check the answer first. We drove. 우리는 운전해서 갔어. 한마디로 차 타고 갔어. 너 거기 어떻게 갔니? 뭐 지하철 타고 갔니? 뭐 외국으로 쇼핑하러 가는 사람도 있잖아. 비행기 타고 갔니? Right? Okay. 너 거기 어떻게 갔니? How did you go? How did you go? One more time. How did you go? Like, teachers ask this kind of question a lot to students like, 너 학교에 어떻게 오니? 버스 타고 오니? 아빠가 자전거 태워주니? 아니면 걸어오니? How do you come to school? Or how do you go to school? Right? In that sense, how means like this transportation system. 어떠한 그러한 운송수단으로 옵니까? Right? Okay, let's move on to the next question. How much? How much? 얼마나 많이? Or 얼마나 비싼? 이런 건데요. Okay, let's check the answer first. $189.99. 189.99 So it's asking the price, I guess, right? The price of the jacket, the leather jacket that she bought. 그래서 그게 얼마였니? 너 얼마나 pay 했니? So the last one, it says like, how much did you pay? How much did you pay? One more time. How much did you pay? Very good. How much did you pay? Like, how much was it? The same thing. Okay. The next one, actually the last one. How many? 얼마나 많이? We have to check the answer to figure this out. Only one. 하나만. So like this person was like expecting something. Maybe she bought something for me. 얘가 쇼핑하러 갔다는데 내 것도 하나 샀겠지? So 너 몇 개 샀니? She's asking that. Okay. How many did you buy? How many? 얼마나 많이? Did you buy? And the friends answer like, yeah, I bought only one. 하나밖에 안 샀어. For me. 내 거 하나밖에 안 샀어. Not good, but still, it's kind of expensive, almost $200. So, what else can she do? Okay, she bought only one. How many? Only one. Very good. And now, finally, the quiz time. Yes, there are 16 quiz questions, and you have to answer all of those. But don't be afraid because I'll be with you. We're going to do this work together. Okay, this might be some of the questions are pretty easy. Some of them are actually very tough, I think, right? Okay, let's take a look at the very first question, number 1. It goes like this. When? When 뭐죠? 언제, right? When did the first person walk on the moon? 첫 번째로 그 달에서 걸은 사람이 언제 걸었나요? 그러니까 첫 번째 달에 도착한 사람이 그 걸은 연도는 okay. Since it is referring to a time, this question starts with when. Okay? And there are like 3 options like 1961, 1965, 1969. And I don't know whether you know the answer, but personally I don't. And we're going to figure it out listening to this voice clip. Let's listen.
When did the first person walk on the moon?
In 1969.
Yeah, we know the answer now. When? That's right. Number C. 1969. 1969년에 처음으로 그 달에 도착한 사람이 달에서 걸었습니다. Okay, that was pretty easy to catch. Second one. Where? 어디에? Where are the Alps? Alps, 이렇게 산 이름 끝에 S 하면 산맥이 되죠? 알프스 산맥이 where? Where? 어디에 있나요? That's right. Okay, this is all about this question form, so you need to focus on that one. 자, 여러분 그런 question form에 집중해 주시고요. Okay, 자, 알프스 산맥이 어디냐요? I thought it was like very, very easy question. Where is it? Where are they actually? Where are they? China? It's easy, but still I'm not going to tell you the answer because we're going to listen to this voice clip. Let's listen.
Where are the Alps?
In Europe.
Yes, where? In Europe. Of course, it's in Europe, right? Okay, in Europe. Where? In 어디. Okay? Or like at 어디 좁은 장소일 때는. But Europe is like a huge place, so it says in Europe. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Who? 누구? You all know this. Who are you? 너 누구냐? Okay. Who lives at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, okay, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C.? 워싱턴 DC의 펜실베니아 애버뉴 1600번지에 사는 사람이 누구냐? This one, I think is the tough. I think this was the toughest one. I don't know. Okay, let's listen.
Who lives at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C.?
The President of the United States.
Oh my gosh, what an answer. Isn't it? What an answer. Who lives there? The President of the United States. 미국의 대통령이 거기 산대요. So, I guess this is the address of what? Of the White House, I guess. Now you know the address. So you might like write a letter. I don't know. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Where? Okay, number 4. Who? 누가? Won the 1994 World Cup. 1994년 World Cup에서 누가 그 챔피언을 따갔나요? Do you remember? Maybe some of this like a big soccer fans might know, but Shiny doesn't know. So I want to listen.
Who won the 1994 World Cup?
Brazil.
Brazil. That was Brazil. No wonder. Yes, of course, Brazil is a very strong team. So who? In this sense, 자 여러분, who 하면 우리 누구라고 말하는데 that doesn't have to be all the time just like a real person like me. No. But it can also refer to a certain country, right? Because Brazil, that is not a person. Actually, that is a country. So please remember that point also. who는 항상 사람한테만 쓰이는 거 아니다. Why? Because Brazil, 이거는 나라 이름인데 여기서도 쓰였잖아요. So please take a note of that. And let's move on. Number 5. How many states are there in the United States? Pretty easy, but still, there might be some of you who don't know the answer, so I will give you a chance to take a listen.
How many states are there in the United States?
50.
How many? How many? 얼마나 많은 주가 있습니까? The answer is 50 states. There are 50 states in America. Okay, how many? 얼마나 많은? Okay, please remember that. And let's move on. Okay, number 6. How much does an African elephant weigh? How do I know this? 여러분, African elephant가 얼마나, how much? 얼마나 많이 무게가 나가는가? Is there anybody who knows the answer for this? Wow, you're very smart. But Shiny needs to listen.
How much does an African elephant weigh?
5 to 7 tons.
Wow, 5 to 7 tons. 5 to 7 tons. I cannot really imagine how heavy it is, but it is very heavy, that's for sure, right? How much? 얼마나 많이 뭐가 나가는가? How much? Okay, here, pop quiz for you. Do you know how much Shiny weighs? Okay, how much does Shiny weigh? Oh, Shiny, you look like maybe like 50 kilograms, 45, 45. Who says 45? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 45kg. 정말 thank you so much. That's like my dream kilograms. 제가 되고 싶은 kilogram 45. Okay, the answer is, of course, I'm not going to tell you. Fat chance that happens. 여러분, fat chance 하면요, 절대 그런 일 일어날 일 없다. 제가 여러분들에게 제 몸무게를 얘기해 줄 없다. Okay, fat chance that happens or fat chance of that happening. Yes. Okay, let's quickly move on. Okay, number 7. How far is it from Tokyo, Japan, to New York City? Oh, how far? This is referring to a distance. 거리를 얘기하고 있죠. That's why we need to say how far. 자, Japan 도쿄에서 뉴욕 시티까지 얼마나 멀까요? I don't know. I don't know. So we need to listen. Let's listen.
How far is it from Tokyo, Japan to New York City?
15,000 kilometers.
Wow. 15,000 kilometers. That is very far. Yes. So it takes around, I guess, like how many hours? Like a 12 or 13 hours by flight, I guess. Yes. So how far again? It refers to a distance. How far? Okay, let's move on to the next question. Number 8. How old was Princess Diana when she died? How old? 얼마나 나이가 들어 있었습니까? Princess Diana가 돌아가셨을 때. Yeah, how old? We ask like, how old are you, right? How old are you? 너 나이가 몇이니? Probably the easiest question that you know, right? How old? 자, do you know? Maybe some of you know, like a big fan of Diana. Okay, let's listen.
How old was Princess Diana when she died?
36.
Oh, she was pretty young. She was 36. How old? 얼마나 나이가 들었었습니까? 36. Shiny, how old are you? I am 20 years old. Okay, then my viewers. Okay, how old are you? Wow, so many answers. Some of you said like, I'm 10 years old. Some of you said like, I'm 50 years old. Wow. Okay, wide range of ages. Okay, and number 9. What languages do Canadians speak? What? 어떤, 무엇이라는 거죠? 무슨 languages, like 언어를 do Canadians speak? 캐나다 사람들은 사용합니까? This is one of the easiest questions, I think. Okay. Do you know? I do know. Yes. Okay, let's check.
What languages do Canadians speak?
English and French.
Yes. English and French. What? 무엇을 사용하냐고 했으니까 English and French. Okay. What language do you speak? What language do you speak? 어떤 언어를 사용해요? 무슨 말 할 줄 알아요? Okay. Korean, English, and Russian. Like that. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next question. What did Marconi invent in 1901? 자, 마르코니가 1901년에 무엇을 invent, 발명했나요? What? Again. 자, 다시 what이 나왔죠? 무엇을 발명했을까요? Do you know the answer? Maybe not sure, right? So we need to listen.
What did Marconi invent in 1901?
The radio.
Yes, he invented the radio. What? The radio. 무엇을? Radio. Like that, right? Pretty easy to understand and easy to catch. Let's move on to the next question. Number 11. What kind of music did Louis Armstrong play? What kind of? 어떤 종류의 이런 거죠. 한국 사람들, like I think Koreans love to use this expression. What kind of? Hey, what kind of food do you like, Shiny? Do you eat Korean food? Sure, I love Korean food. Or like, hey, what kind of movies do you like? 어떤 종류의 movies 좋아해요? I like romantic comedies like that. Okay, so what kind of? 다시 한번 one more time. 어떠한 종류의. 그래서 루이스 암스트롱은 어떠한 종류의 음악을 play 했습니까? This is pretty easy for me actually. But for you, I don't know. So, okay, let's listen.
What kind of music did Louis Armstrong play?
Jazz.
That's right, jazz. What kind of music? Jazz. 재즈를 play 했습니다. 재즈를 연주했습니다. Okay. Then I have a question for you. What kind of music do you like? What kind of music do you like? 여러분 어떤 음악을 좋아하세요? 한마디로 장르를 물어보는 거죠? Okay. Answer me, please. I hear lots of people say like ballad. Ballad이요. Yes. Ballad. Soft rock. I see. Okay. Actually, I do like ballad and soft rock too. Okay. Let's move on. Number 12. What happens at the end of Romeo and Juliet? What happens? 무슨 일이 벌어집니까? 로미오와 줄리엣의 마지막에. You all know the answer. Yes. But let's listen.
What happens at the end of Romeo and Juliet?
Romeo and Juliet killed themselves.
Oh, Romeo and Juliet killed themselves. Kill oneself 하면 자살하다는 거죠. Commit suicide 이런 건데 what happens? 무엇이 일어납니까? They kill themselves. 스스로 이렇게 자살을 했습니다. Sad question. Okay, let's quickly move on to the next question. What happened to Nelson Mandela in 1994? Nelson Mandela, 우리 이미 그 article 읽었는데요. Do you still remember what happened to him in 1994? For those who cannot remember what happened, okay, here is the chance.
What happened to Nelson Mandela in 1994?
He became president of South Africa.
Wow. What happened? He became a president. 자, South Africa의 president가 됐습니다. What happened? Like 이거는 past잖아요, right? What happened? So this refers to the certain activity that happened already, right? Okay. Like for example, like somebody might say, "Hey, Shiny, tell me what happened. Tell me what happened. Why? Oh, what happened to you? What do you mean? 무슨 말이야? You stood me up. 너 나 바람 맞췄잖아. You stood me up. What happened? What happened? 무슨 일이니? Right? You can use that expression a lot, like so many times. So please remember that. And let's move on. Okay, number 14. Why? Why? 왜? Do birds migrate? Why? 왜? Do birds migrate? Do you know why? Nowadays, even some of the elementary school kids know this, but we still need to listen.
Why do birds migrate?
Because the winter is cold.
The answer is surprisingly simple. Because the winter is so cold. Winter is so cold. That's why they migrate. Why? Because. Why? Because. Why do you love me? Because you're beautiful. Why do you hate me? Because you're ugly. Something like that. I'm sorry, that was very crude examples. But easy to remember that, right? Okay, let's move on to the next one. Number 15, right? Okay, number 15. Which was the first country to have TV? Which? 자, 여러분. 어떤 나라가 어떤 것이 was the first country. 첫 번째 나라였습니까? 어떤 나라? To have the TV. TV를 갖게 된 나라. I don't know. I'm not that good at history type of thing. So I want to listen.
Which was the first country to have TV?
Britain.
Oh, not America, unfortunately. Personally, I like America, so the answer is A, Britain. Yes, 영국. Okay, which? Britain. 어떤 나라? Britain, 영국. Okay, and our last question, number 16. Okay, which language has the most words? Okay, which language? 어떠한 언어가? Which language? There are certain options, right? Well, Korean, Japanese, Chinese, English, French, German, Russian, so many languages. But still, we have this a certain option, right? So from there, we are choosing 이 중에서 어떤 언어가 has the most words, 가장 많은 단어를 가지고 있는가? Okay, let's listen and find it out.
Which language has the most words?
English.
Surprising, isn't it? At first, when I saw this question, I thought maybe the answer would be a Chinese because they have so many letters and characters. But surprisingly, the answer is English. Okay, which language? 어떤 언어? English. Which something? English. Which woman? 누구. Which thing? 어떤 것. Like that. So you're choosing out of a certain option. Okay, so 여러분 어떠셨어요? So how was it? I'm pretty much sure that you already know this thing before, but I think it was a good opportunity to go over things one more time. Okay, I'm so proud of you that who finished all these questions so successfully with me. So, okay, from number 1 to number 16, let's listen to them again.
When did the first person walk on the moon?
In 1969.
Where are the Alps?
In Europe.
Who lives at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C.?
The President of the United States.
Who won the 1994 World Cup?
Brazil.
How many states are there in the United States?
50.
How much does an African elephant weigh?
5 to 7 tons.
How far is it from Tokyo, Japan to New York City?
15,000 kilometers.
How old was Princess Diana when she died?
36.
What languages do Canadians speak?
English and French.
What did Marconi invent in 1901?
The radio.
What kind of music did Louis Armstrong play?
Jazz.
What happens at the end of Romeo and Juliet?
Romeo and Juliet kill themselves.
What happened to Nelson Mandela in 1994?
He became president of South Africa.
Why do birds migrate?
Because the winter is cold.
Which was the first country to have TV?
Britain.
Which language has the most words?
English.
Okay, so how was it? Can you ask like many different questions to many different people now? I guess so. You're so qualified now. Okay, then please keep studying hard like that.